Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dead Rising 2. And this episode is not live in any way, shape, or form because I'm not a smart man. And I unchecked my microphone on DX Story because I was randomly recording a game. Didn't see the point in having my mic being recorded, so I unchecked it. And then I did not check it back when I went to play this game. So what am I left with? A video with no commentary. I sat there and talked to myself for no reason. I even made some jokes, tried to keep things interesting as usual, to no avail. It was all for nothing. So here I am, watching this playback in Vegas, and we're gonna do this in post. Isn't that fun? I get to watch me play the game that I just recently played. I actually had to go away for a few hours because I was so angry. I didn't want to record a commentary right after that happening because you would have felt the anger. It was palpable. I was very, very, very mad at myself for not checking that box back on because it just makes me have to spend more time and watch this gameplay over again, which is always fun, getting to repeat myself. Oh boy, well, we're picking up Janice first. As you may remember, he died when I grabbed him in the episode where I went to fight Slappy, but then I died doing case 4-1, so that got reset. So I left him alone, and I decided to come back and get him at some other point, and this episode was the one that I decided to, because I've got several other survivors that I needed to get. We're going to be saving a total of 5 in this episode. So now we've got Janice, we've come into the mall, where we're going to be picking up a few girls at the top of the pool here. We're just gonna walk up the slide because, I don't know, I guess that's stairs to me. That just seemed like the most plausible way to get up there. Not like a walkway or something with an actual staircase. No, just go up the slide. That's not dangerous at all. You could possibly slip and like break your neck or something, Chuck. You have a daughter to live for. But no, I just walked up the slide. And now these women are gonna want money to follow me. Their time is money. I mean, what time? I'm not doing anything with you. I guess they're trying to corner a prostitution market that doesn't really exist anymore in Fortune City. So they want $10,000. Well, that's all I had. I made sure I had $10,000 before I got up to them, which it doesn't matter because Janice is gonna give me $70,000 when I get him back to the safe room. So I guess it was worth it that I died in case 4-1 and had to do everything over again. So I could save Janice and get his money that he so rightfully earned. Maybe. I don't know. I don't care about his past. But now we've gotten them. They're going to walk down the slide because they also think that's the best way to get down. And we're going to go to Fortune Park. I actually skipped past me in the menu there. Yeah, we're going to Fortune Park to save a guy named Richard who is in a diner and he wants food. So I've got an apple. I mean, he's really not picky at all. He does not care what he gets. He just really needs food. The guy's just sitting in there, looking at nothing. The guy is just scouring for food in that place where it doesn't exist, and he knows it doesn't exist, but the guy has no hope left. So he might as well just sit in that one restaurant and just look for food until he gets eaten or something. Which he does have Zombrex, so he's not really worried about it, I guess. If he gets bitten, he just, you know, puts the syringe in and goes on for another 24 hours looking for food where it doesn't exist. So, what a great life he has. Oh, it's fantastic. And this entire episode, I was kind of trying to be quick about what I was doing because Katie needs her Zombrex, and I was starting to get close to that. Whenever I picked up Janice and got into the mall, it was around 5, and actually when I came into the casino, I think I looked at my watch and it was like 5:30. So I'm racing. I've only got 2.5 in-game hours to get back to Katie. I wasn't sure exactly what the conversion is for game time to real time, so I was just trying to move as fast as possible, I guess. I mean, luckily the survivors didn't get hung up at all. And that's always the best relationship, you know, when I don't actually have to pay attention to them, I can just walk, maybe look around every once in a while and just say, yeah, you're doing fine. But I mean, Janice has got a briefcase. He can handle any issue that comes his way. That's obviously the best weapon that you could hope to have in the apocalypse. Just a briefcase full of money. That'll solve all of your issues. Oh, but yeah. I mean, it sucks because this could end poorly. So bittersweet. Because I could get all 5 of these survivors, go back, and, you know, everybody's cheering me on. You know, Chuck's been such a great guy. He went out, risked his life, and got 5 people back to the safe room. But then the clock strikes 8:01, and nobody realizes it, but, you know, Katie's turned into a zombie. And she stumbles out of the room that she's in. And she comes over, and Chuck just thinks that she's gonna hug him. I mean, it seems like the appropriate response in this situation. You know, Dad's been out. He's been saving lives. He's basically a hero. And as his daughter, you're going to want to hug him. And then she walks up to him and takes a chunk out of his leg. And Chuck screams very loudly. And everybody pummels Katie and Chuck to death with whatever is around. I think there's a couple of fire extinguishers back there. There's like a steel shelving case. There's a pair of scissors where Katie is. They just use any weapon that is in the vicinity, and they brutally murder Chuck and Katie. And then it's just a sob story at the end. That would actually make a great movie. I should probably be hired for that. But yeah, you can. That was such a stupid tangent to go on. Oh well, we've got Richard in our party now. That apple really did just fill him up pretty easily. I'm surprised he didn't want me to like get him a full steak dinner or something. I mean, I can obviously handle it. There are barbecue shacks around here. But, you know, luckily he's a nice guy and didn't make me waste my time. I couldn't. I've got a daughter to go after. Even though I'm just gonna jog at a brisk pace. I mean, there is no urgency with Chuck. Not a single bit. He just jogs everywhere, no matter what's going on. If somebody is chasing Chuck, like in Looney Tunes fashion, he's just jogging. He doesn't care. Nothing bothers him. Not even the possible death of his daughter. I mean, he is carrying, what do I have? 2 swords, 2 shotguns, 2 knife gloves, and I was carrying an apple, but no longer. I guess the stuff that I'm carrying is pretty heavy, so I should give him the benefit of the doubt. But let's be honest, if he didn't have any of that stuff, he would still be jogging. Chuck is a free spirit. But here's a moment where I am dumb, and I let Janice get hung up back there. There's too many icons to pay attention to. I saw most people were with me, so I just didn't think about it, but Janice is all the way back, almost at the entrance, still hung up. He cannot get this guy off of him. So I'm just pressing Q like crazy to see if he can somehow break free of the chains that are holding him back. I mean, they're not chains, it's just zombie arms, but, you know, it's a metaphor. It's a beautiful metaphor. Just take it. And so I had to go save him. And now I'm gonna start actually paying attention and still spamming Q. I'm just gonna utilize that from now on. Just spamming Q all day long until the survivors do exactly what I want them to do. Because getting Chuck to yell at the survivors will basically get all of the zombies to just drop what they're doing. Because what Chuck says goes. And then I'm actually gonna fuck up again in the maintenance room before I go into the air vent where there's no zombies around. I'm going to accidentally leave some of the survivors behind. I mean, every time I do this, I always tell myself that I need to wait for the green icon. And you can even see in the areas beforehand where I was going through doors, I had the camera pointed behind Chuck to make sure everybody was green before I went out the door. But here I don't. For some reason, I just think that this is going to magically work, and everybody's going to follow me through the vent like they should, because it's obvious where I'm going. You shouldn't stay out there. This lady looks like she just went to the beach after she went to karate class. It's a very odd outfit. I don't know. I looked at that a couple of times, and that's all I could think of is that she's a black belt, but she wants to go to the beach right after class, so she's just dressed for the occasion. But yeah, I mean, I left 3 of them out there. What kind of terrible person am I? Oh, but it's always fun to have to sit here and listen to what they have to say, because you can't skip it. But Richard gave me Zombrex, so he can talk all he wants. So now I've got 3 of those, like I need all of that. And now we've leveled up to 21, which is actually going to unlock the beer hat for me. That combo card. And I like when Chuck gets things like this. I think I even turn it up in the the thing.
Cool.
Yeah, he just goes cool. It's very cool that he's got a beer hat. Did you see that transition? Katie just goes from, normal Katie to down in the dumps Katie. Her infection is taking over and she's bummed out. Life sucks, man. It's rough being a kid.
I don't feel so good.
Katie! 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 This is how her mother was before she...
It's okay. Look, she's not turning.
Turns out Richard gave Chuck a syringe of something that was not Zombrex.
This happened to my sister once. It's that damn drug.
Your sister?
She used to have to deal with Zombrex too.
Used to.
She couldn't take it anymore. Everything in her life revolving around that drug. One day she just let herself.
I'm sorry.
There's talk of finding a cure someday. Isabella Keyes was looking for it.
I'm pretty
Isn't she
sure
one
there
of the
is,
terrorists in
like, you don't have
No,
to
her
tell me that
brother
there
was
is
the
a
terrorist.
cure being looked
He was
for.
angry, taking revenge for a government experiment that caused all of this in the first place. Isabella tried to help. She worked with Frank West to make the first inhibitor, using
So do
queens.
you have any evidence that he was the
Well, I
terrorist
hope
and
she's
not
still
her?
okay.
I mean, she was pretty quick to judge me, right? Whenever this first went off. Katie, you're very biased. Stacy. Wow. See, I can't even get your goddamn names right. What's wrong with me? I don't know. But we have finished. We got Katie her Zombrex and we saved 5 people. So I've done my good deeds for the day. Well, this episode is over. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you later.